Hard to say in the moment, what's done is really meant to be. First they say they never heard her. If you ever got the nerve to take a leap of faith, force me to commit murder. Got a Gabrielle beside me, consider her mirror gorgeous. Lakes on it, it can never tarnish. Don't tell me you gon' ride for me when you really parked up. That's when I think I lost it. If I ever came off the bench, I was Jamal Crawford. I never rhyme with caution. It's Mitch Lakes, man.
To every Monday night, 10 p.m. It's your boy Mega
and DWA. We got a
full house here tonight.
Full house. We got two very, very special guests, Westchester alumni. It's Monday night, kicking a week off right with DWA. Featuring Jaheem, my man, of course, spitting the actual factual.
Of course, our special guest. Mitch, y'all.
Just looking at this beautiful vastness.
You smooth boy. Come on, right. Sound like a rapper. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Sound like a rapper.
I feel good, bro. Appreciate y'all here.
Absolutely. A lot of creatives in the building. I mean, a lot of creatives. Shout out to all my guys that pulled up for me.
You already?
Yeah. So welcome back, everybody. This is DWA.
DJs
with
Attitude. You already know what time it is. Every Monday night. Of course, we have a full house tonight. Y'all gonna get to meet him real soon.
My man Derrick just pulled up. Shout out to Derrick. But we about to get into my boy real quick. Mitch Lakes.
The one and only.
How y'all feeling, man?
How you feeling?
What's going on?
I feel good.
Glad to have you back. I appreciate you're the first person we've had come back, bro. Like, so you making history. Can we get a little bell for that?
Making some noise for that. Yeah. No, that's love though. It's like perfect timing though. Like even when you hit me, the tape was about to drop.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like lined up perfect.
Yeah.
So
last time you was here, we was talking about options, right?
Yeah, we was talking about around the same time I dropped options. So that's love. That's love. That's love. Shout out to Zai for the cover art show. Yeah, man, we got the goat in the back.
Made by Mac. Right. You already know who that is.
Yeah.
All the visuals. We're gonna get into the music, but real quick, how are you? Like, how are you feeling?
I feel like I guess I'm grown up all the way. Okay. You know what I mean? That's good. We finished school, so I guess like the whole
full butterfly.
Yeah. I got like I already had the crib thing, but I'm working on getting that at the folks' crib, back at the folks' crib, and niggas trying to get on their feet for real. You know what I mean? Getting that life like stuff situated. You already know. I'm just ready for this music thing to pick up though, for real, bro. I've been focused like Mamba focused. You feel what I'm saying?
I can tell.
I ain't really got no like. That's all I've been doing. That's all I've been focused on. So it's going to show in the music. We got some visuals coming for the tape. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Got some new tracks coming after the tape too. Okay. This is really nothing. Like this tape is really nothing.
Oh, yeah.
That's just I don't think I was supposed to say that. This nigga probably like what he said. That's real rap, man. We got so much in store for y'all. So it's just like just going about it the right way type.
So what is the day in the life, the daily schedule of Mitch Lakes? What does that look like? It's probably not the same routine every day, but what is a
Man, I'm on and off. Like we're working. Like I work at Bloomingdale's and I like clean. So I'm like I'm all over the place.
Dream somewhere.
Yeah. I bounce around. Condolences to my homie. We usually go to the stoop probably like 3 days out the week. Probably like 2 to 5, 2 to 6. Mm-hmm. That's like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But still, probably like 2 hours of reading. You know what I mean? Do some social media scrolling.
No. I need you to say that one more time.
Probably like 2 hours of reading, an hour when I like feel lazy. You know what I mean? Being there all the way, but it's forceful. You know what I mean? Even if we doze off, as long as I got that.
So
you know
what
what
you reading right now?
Celestine Prophecy.
What is that about?
It's actually about like 9 principles in life that we supposed to be following, and it's kind of sounding like the Bible was rewritten. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to ruin it for the people who want to read it.
Who's
but y'all look that up.
Author.
Hey, shout out to Ty. She just hopped on my live. Ty, what's up?
Yeah. Shout out to Boo. Yeah. But yeah, y'all need to get into that.
Who's author?
I forgot. It's something Redfield. I don't want to lie to y'all, but I'll get y'all the offer. But that's a joint that I've been reading and it been like touching joints you got hit mentally. So I've been trying to stay there and still focus on social media because I know we gotta be on that too.
Right.
But I don't try to like just get lost in it.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
how,
I feel like that's the,
how do you keep, like, what are some ways you keep up with social media without getting drowned in social media? Because that's
it's about who I follow. Like
Right.
I like trying not to stay off the search bar so much and just like following the right people. Like I want to say that like we could get caught up in like the tabloids and like artists that inspire me type. And I follow my page more, so I stay on my page a lot. I try to see like
keeping your page up to
or what I could do better.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? What am I like lacking on in
You're still using
in
like to
regards
build
to
your
that?
brand and network and things like that.
Exactly. Just trying like be on top of that and improve a better me type. Like, but still be in tune with what people like and you know what I mean? Because it's like the balance. I feel like that's what we all trying to like, especially as an artist. You know what I mean? It's hard doing that, but it's been doing alright for me. I don't be stressing myself out about it, bro.
So what are some ways you, if you do, connect with people outside of the social media world? Or is that something that you're planning to do or something that you want to?
I mean, that's like I need to do more, like touching the people more. I feel like even in the city, yeah, like marketing strategies outside of just like posting your link. And I'm on all streaming platforms. Like you want to touch people in different ways. But I'm glad I got this piece of work out because I want to like just start making my own shows. I feel like once we generate like our own crowd and just having that on tape and then just pushing it, that's what generate more people. When other people supporting, it make them want to support. It's kind of corny sometimes though. Like people will support you because,
but some people need that validation. For
exactly. So once they see the look, once they see us moving, they see the shows and people actually coming. Like people actually seeing people support my music, so it's making them want to support it. Right. That's not how it's supposed to go, but that's just how it go. And it's like that's the same thing with generating more people that you want to gravitate to your music. So we're gonna focus on that. But in order for me to do that, I had to drop music. And that's what like I've been like shooting myself in the head about because like I wish I was putting out more music, but just the time and I'm just glad I did when I did. But we got more coming after that for sure, just to like keep the fuel on and the fire.
So speaking of dropping music, you just released a new EP.
Make a move, go get that, go get that, go get that. Yeah. Go get that, man.
As far as what you've been seeing, how was the reaction and the perceptions?
The love been real, man. Like I've been getting like even outside the social media love, I've been getting real calls.
Right.
And like text messages, you feel what I'm saying? That's just like outside of the whole me posting and all that. That's the real in it. And you know what I mean? When you touch people in a certain way or songs like remind them of something, I feel like that's the biggest. That's the biggest joint for me. Not even the numbers. It's doing well, but it's like the love that I've been getting, just like genuine love.
You got a song in there, bro. That joint touched me a little bit.
Right. That's love.
Come Through and the one before that.
If only. Right.
Yeah.
The one I think is like second on the joint.
Yeah, second joint.
Yeah, I remember like that.
Yeah.
Fuck with options, bro. That joint's solid joint, bro.
Oh, that's a heavy.
Bro.
And your flow, man.
Yeah, like I'm saying.
Okay,
put it
so
together.
That's love, bro.
What? How did you go about putting this project together?
Yeah, like,
This was random, bro. Like if you ask E, this random. I ain't know what I wanted to do. Like first of all, High Hopes is in the making. That's my mixtape that I still don't have a date for, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with the songs that I had. So it's like I had If Only for a minute, and I had like the verse for Make a Move. I just needed to find the beat. I wound up finding the beat. That was random. I got a beat sent to me by somebody that was random. Like Come Through came random. Everything was random. And Where You At came from Time. Shout out to Time. That beat he blessed me with. Like E got connect with him, and it sound like an intro beat, and people just been even like Where You At, if people heard it, like
But
you
hopped out your traditional. I'm not trying to put you in a box.
Oh no. Be
But
honest with me.
You hopped on some different wave, bro.
Right.
And it fit though. It made sense.
Right.
That's why I was like, oh, all right, I see him.
I wanted to that's what I wanted to do. Like just people have been putting me in that box, just off regular, like what I have out already, and just like my Instagram page. So I just wanted to like shake it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Knock people off the edge of their seat a little bit and just introduce myself, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not just a rapper. That's one thing I didn't want to come out as. Like, I'm going to come out as an artist who can rap, you know what I mean? Who's willing to rap and out-rap, like, anybody when it come down to it. But I also, like, know how to make songs, and I pride myself on that. So I just wanted to make sure I had a little blend of that, and there's more of that coming. So
and I feel like that's
just a
what
little
people
bit of
been,
taste.
for the people that's been following, I feel like they've been waiting for that.
Exactly.
You know, the songs and
the songs.
Because people know you can rap. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But that's always the next step. So.
That's that bridge, and that's even with Philly rappers. That's what they hang on us. All of us being able to rap, but not all of us being able to make songs. So we're gonna break that though for sure.
Break the cycle.
What do you think the next transition
and
is?
it is Philly rappers who are doing it. Don't get me wrong. Salute to them. A few names out there, but just the upcoming for the underground. We're gonna do the right thing.
With this mixtape, where do you think you going with this now? Like your next transition of just the style of music and just how you moving?
What I'm gonna do next is just I'm gonna come with more rap, rap songs. Probably like give them some more bars, but we're not gonna change what we've been doing. Like I'm gonna still give them the still melodic me. I'm gonna give them the rap me, and I'm gonna still intertwine the two, cause it's still my music. It's still just, you know what I mean. I think even seeing just me rap more is it gives them just like one perception. So I just feel like we're gonna maintain the same energy that we did with this tape. We just wanna, just like I said before, just generate our own crowd and bring in some more people as far as making shows and really start getting some venues, like, you know what I mean, the big moves rather than, you know what I mean, worrying on anything else.
What's one of your toughest challenges after you graduated? You know what I'm saying, like, as far as being an adult and being an artist.
Finding a job.
Rap your job. What you talking about?
Yeah. It is. So listen.
He said,
So it's my job, but the one that's gonna put some right now money in my joint. You know what I mean? So just trying to get some money the right way. You know what I mean? And staying afloat, staying out the way, man. It's
hard,
crazy
bro.
in the
I heard
city.
You could just go in like jobs and wave your degree and they give you a job.
No, listen,
like
that's
that?
what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Even
that's
thinking
crazy.
about it, it's like, yo, don't believe the hype for real.
Never
I
would
feel like
think.
it's tougher. I think it's tougher sometimes, man. If you don't know, it's really about who you know, though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that too. But it's been like getting a job, bro. I'm gonna say that, like, cause sometimes you don't want to settle, but you want some money right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like what you want to do, like. When you ain't getting that call that you expected to get, and it's a call that's like paying this that you don't really want to do because you're worth more. So it's about making that decision, bro. So sometimes that's hard, but just making that transition and finding time to be on my rap stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So just finding that and still being motivated, because like sometimes it's hard, man. You could get real down on yourself when you ain't. When you're not self-motivated and you ain't getting that motivation around you. So just try to maintain that self-motivation, because it could get tough, for real.
That's real, man. That's real. Well, I'm glad it didn't break you down or nothing like that. Cause it,
Right, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
It could get there.
I think people realize how tough that get amongst, you know, a whole bunch of other things. But yeah.
I know they hating on me, but I don't really come. Whenever I tell her to come, she come. Whenever it's smoke, we ain't burning. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You won't burn down.
I'm about to still on her show.
I ain't really been tuned in. I just was talking to my homie about that. Like, I ain't really been like on drops. Like, I just listened to Wayne, you know what I mean? And that's one of my favorite, like, but I ain't really get the. And
do you care to be up to date? Because some people don't even care to sometimes.
And the thing is, like, I do, but it's not to the extent what I used to. You feel what I'm saying? For the simple fact that I've been like, the heat got turned up for my music to drop, so I had to focus on that. But now that's now that dropped, I've been checking for like Wayne. That's my guy, in and out.
How you like his album?
I thought it was a Wayne album that was made probably in 2012. I think
a lot of people were thinking that. Yeah,
accurate description.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like it was definitely like already done. It was definitely done, and he just like threw some sprinkles on it. But it was like he rapped he rapped on it. It sounded like a album that should have been out. But like I wanted to ask you about that. What's the name though, man? That push and Drake and interview, man. What's like? What y'all think about that, man?
Different type time.
Drake Nutty. That's not.
I'm gonna punch him. Ooh, when I tell you, right in his face. Hey, Drake, you drawing, bro.
Bad John.
Why he fall like that though? He came out there and made it seem like Kanye West was the bad guy, and that wasn't the case.
And that was the perfect time. You knew what he was doing. Perfect time to do it too. Because Kanye already wilding, so why not drop some more heat on him? Oh,
right.
Yeah, oh my God.
I think Drake just like he just turned a whole nother level with that joint. You know what I mean? Going on like you don't talk.
I said it's
like
karma.
that,
You've been walking this fine line for how many years? You untouchable now.
Yeah.
Oh, come here.
And then soon as you hit like a stage where it's like you gotta talk, it's just like a bad joint. Like it's just a
and
bad
that's the wrong joint. That's the wrong
like
joint
when
to
you
not
come
be
up-
thorough on. Like
right.
that's the shot.
Like
that's
bro,
wrong.
why
Like,
come on like that? Like why would you like? Like
He
come
sounds
on, bro. Like,
That's
it's
also
just-
Ron in them.
I just
You
feel like he
wrong.
started talking too much.
He
That
did
was
feel
genuine
comfortable.
Drake. That's why it's bad.
Yeah.
He really.
Yeah,
That's
like,
really.
that was a bad joint. Like that was a bad joint.
Man. Yo.
But I feel like it still won't damage him as far as like you know what I mean. And that's for like, and that's what like what the game is right now. Like when you the biggest pop star, I guess, in the joint, ain't really gonna damage yourself.
Not at all. That's like Chris Paul getting cracked over the weekend. It don't change his career.
Yo.
Sign up.
Yo, on the real, yo,
changed
Chris
his
Paul
career.
deserved that. Yo, no,
bro.
he deserved that.
No.
He
Why
deserved
you
to get
say
punched,
that,
bro,
though? Why?
because he should have dropped Rondo. He shouldn't have doinked him.
Okay.
He
Okay.
deserved to get popped, bro. He deserved to get.
He said he
socked
spit on
first,
you.
bro.
He did
That
say
was-
spit on him.
This is the president.
The logic of it, how I took it.
Somebody spit on you, bro. You want
This is the president
But he-
of the
he-
Players
he-
Association.
but he
You
could have
can't
been
go out.
talking
You gotta be
hard.
some type of diplomatic.
You have pride, don't you?
A lot of it.
So at the end of the day, no title, no NBA, like all of that goes down the drain when your
He got
pride gets.
kids, his kids in the
And they need
stand.
to see that. They need to see when somebody
somebody
test, when they
give you
test
the-
Daddy pride.
He didn't even give him the mean spit, bro. He gave him.
Regardless, listen. Regardless, it was a blatant sign of disrespect, and he shouldn't have tried to doink him. He doinked him and then got socked, bro. That's a bad joint. That's a bad joint. I don't appreciate that.
That's all Shannon Sharp said, bro.
Yo, I was
know.
just about to pull that
He
up, bro.
said, I was
He said, "My grandpa."
Sidewalk, nothing is below the ground. You gonna what?
Look, I got it.
Smith, right?
Quote,
You Smith, right?
right
And
here.
It's like it's a bad joint all the way. Like it's no excuse for nothing. It's no doinking. Like he should have gathered himself
It
up
was
in
mean
that time.
doinks, bro. Like his finger got pushed back, bro. This
No.
was sturdy Jones. No. Okay.
DWA, DJs with Attitude. You already know who we here with. Mitch Lakes was in the building. Now we have the one and only Derrick.
You go by Derrick Jawan, Derrick.
Derrick Jawan.
You got a mean apostrophe in that joint too.
Yeah,
That's sturdy.
I'm
You gotta get the artist
like,
apostrophe.
I'm like heavy on that apostrophe.
Yo, you gotta tell me. You know my name?
Yeah, I need my
Yeah.
for I wanted like
Yeah,
for
my
I
whole
needed
life.
I wanted the W capitalized, but they was drawing when I tried to put it up on distribution.
What you mean?
Like you gotta put it. You gotta have like a capital, like the first letter, and the rest of it gotta be lowercase. That's how it came up with.
Okay. So wow, we got right into it. Distribution. How was that process? Getting your stuff out.
I mean, for me, it was easier. I got my brothers here. I got Dre here, and I got my brothers Black Soul here. They artists too. That's my producer. They both my brothers, but they kind of So you got shout out to Kent, but they kind of like helped me do everything. Like Dre, he put out a project too. He a lyricist, so I just went his route because he knew it.
Right.
I did my own studying and everything like that, but he was like, yo, this is what worked for me. This is the pros and the cons of it. Then I looked it up. You know what I'm saying? Everything he looked up, I looked up, and I'm like, yeah, it do work. So that's how we did it. Yeah. 2014. I remember like being down south with D like Mitch, like we was just going over stuff like 2014, 2015. I remember that. And it's just like these the same songs I was going over and all that. Sim was there. I remember that.
I remember I was down there.
Yeah. I'm right. No, you right. I try to be with it. But But yeah, like it just elevated the level of work that he's putting out. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing it, just like, oh, all right, well, this beat, the way we built the beat, it was just like, I thought it was gonna be one way, like all soul, like all like, you know, live instrumentation. But then when we started doing more stuff on it, it was like, dang, like we need to have somebody spit on that. So just came around, Sam came around, and then we just did it like that.
So is that your focus? You talked about soul, kind of R&B. Is that your focus as an artist?
Yeah. I'm just a soul brother. So it just
I
kind of come,
brother, man. Yeah, spirit.
Yeah. So it's just that's who I am, and I try to build off of that. So I'm not just a soul.
Right.
I also do theater. So like, I try to infuse that theater, the church.
That's
you know
dope.
What I'm saying, the R&B.
That's dope.
Like,
Is that where, like, you just said you're a soul brother and all that, but is that where, like, the Zen, is that where, like, the Zen come from? You know what I'm saying? That's, like, your energy you carry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Zen kind of was conceived while I was out in Orlando. I was working out there with Disney.
Man,
I thought I was the only one.
I always try to just talk over, but nah, that ain't it. But yeah, it was conceived while I was out in Orlando and everything. And it was just like, I just started meditating more. So how Mitch was talking about he reading and stuff like that. Like, I went into like
where'd you pick that up from?
I just needed it. Like, it was just going through life. Like, y'all talking about that post-grad life. Like, that struggle is crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Going through like ups and downs. And, yeah, you want to graduate, but like, it is crazy. So like, it's going through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mentally and stuff like that. Spiritually. And like, I just started meditating. Like, people think I'm like Buddhist now. Like I'm not. Like, I just use their practices and stuff like that, and just kind of incorporate that. And then like the music became a part of my Zen process. The music was the Zen for me, so that's why like because I'm meditating, but like really that music is the Zen right there.
You find it easier when your mental is right. Everything else kind of falls in line with you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like that inspiration comes from the pain. Like so when you going through stuff like that's when all the best stuff. Like I can't write stuff 6 o'clock in the evening. Right. All my stuff came at like 3:34. 4 o'clock, 4:21. Like I used to like take notes down of what time I wrote it, and it's just like, cause that's when you. That's tough. I take notes of when I write everything.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything, like the pain kind of brings all of that. So
how do you approach writing your music, or do you like how is that process?
I mean, this process, as far as like having the material, was easier by the time I started recording. A lot of the songs was written because I came to Westchester in fall 2014. I wrote my first song fall 2014. So like that's when I started writing music when I came to Westchester. So
that's interesting because a lot of people when they have this dream, they wanna hop on it. You know what I mean? They wanna push stuff out as fast as they can. And whenever a new idea sparks, let me get this.
Let me just throw it out. And I was like, I ain't a real artist because I ain't throwing it out because I was doing like Poesis here and I was singing every once in a while. So everybody's like, oh, what's up with your music? Are you going to do it? I'm like, yeah. But it just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't there. Like,
so what was it? Because I feel like everyone knew you were a musical dude. Yeah. I feel like everyone was waiting on it wasn't no like stamp, oh yeah, he do music. You know what I mean? Because wasn't nobody hearing content or nothing like that.
Right.
So did you feel that kind of tug and pull, that pressure, or you was just like...
Yeah, I was just one time I was actually about to leave school and like just do my music. Like I was going to be on the road doing this show, because the show, little theater show, they was on the road traveling. So I was going to go with them and write my music out, and then when I got back, just record it. But like, I'm happy I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that process, because if you know like the full story of everything, like it makes sense. Like some of those songs were premeditated to like the pain I was gonna go through, and people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like so to me it makes sense because like I actually went through it and I wrote it. But like some of the songs that were written out, it was just like I needed the time for it to like really like make it a song.
It's crazy how this school like make you a little bit. Like you know what I mean? Like this people try to downplay the effects of Westchester. It'll grow you up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it about your music before you got to Westchester versus when you got here that really made you start writing? But then you also not take it serious enough to drop nothing.
It's the opposite. I took it too serious. Like, I ain't want to just drop nothing. Like, if I would have dropped them songs, I would have probably just found the beat off YouTube, would have just recorded them in my man's basement, put them out on SoundCloud, and they wouldn't have had no weight to it. Like, it wouldn't have, like, touched nobody. And I knew, like, that song, I knew these songs was, like, worth something. Like, I knew my worth. So if it wasn't for, like, if it wasn't for me meeting Soul, like, I would have never, like, put this, yeah, so shout out to Soul for real. Like, if it wasn't for me meeting him, because I, like, when we met up, we linked up and everything like that. Shout out to Jesse, he kind of linked it up. It's one of my homies. He linked us up. We talked about the project, the concept, and he was on the same time I was. Like, yeah, we want to do it differently. We want to do it for real. Do it for real.
To get in that creative space when you grew up here.
Yeah, when I was at school, just doing everything, like trying to be involved and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't really got that.
Really got the time to buckle, like really get into that. You know what I mean?
It's some people who do it, but like if you want to do it, you really got to sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice that social. You gotta
even that. You don't even like you forget to like. It's weird. Like you get in this environment and it's like, oh snap! I'm supposed to be on my grind.
Right.
It's just like, you get caught up. Not even just being social. It's just so much. You in your little Westchester bubble, or any school for that matter, or any environment. You get in that bubble, and it's like, dang, I could be doing this and this and this all at the same time, and still have my school. But it's like,
that balance.
That balance is crazy, and it was just like I'd rather just build my I meant like great friends, like, you know what I'm saying, great people, and I wouldn't have never did that if I would have commuted like I was going to and just stayed in the crib. Like I ain't really talk to people, so I wouldn't have known none of y'all. Like, come up there, so. I mean, it's beauty and everything.
That's major. So your first single dropped.
Yeah, Junkie. Go listen to that everywhere.
What was the how did that piece come together? Or what is it about actually?
It's about a chick. I was just like really involved with her and like really, I was just really involved and really like I needed that, I wanted that, you know what I'm saying? Actually, the funniest story about it, like she helped me write the song when we was dealing with each other. Not in the sense of like she was writing out the lyrics, but like she was pushing me to go write the song because I was writing it.
And she knew it was about her and y'all.
Nah, not really. Okay. It was just like, yo, I'm trying to write this song, this, that, and there, but it ain't coming to me. You know how the black woman is, like, they always gonna hold you down. So she was just like, nah, like, stop talking to me, don't come over and, like, get this song done. Like, we need this song done. And, like, I ain't even record. I was saying recorded, it was, like, years ago, but, like, if it wasn't for her pushing me to get the song written, I wouldn't have had it out now.
So the song was finished during your relationship?
The song was, a lot of the songs were. Even songs that's not gonna make the cut, like most of them Jones been done. Maybe like, I think all of them been done. Fine tuned throughout the recording process, but all of them low key been done.
Yeah. So is she still around to hear the
it is everywhere, so she was a big
Great answer. Great answer. So as far as collaboration, how do you feel about? Because some people shy away from collaborating. Your first single, you was a collaboration. Yeah.
I was never really going to be like a collaborative bull. That's what it came down to music. But like it came to me because like that's just who I am naturally. Like I actually like other people. Right. As far as and
creatively
creatively I like my folks, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I like Mitch, like I like Stace, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, Wizard, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Moan, all of them, like, yeah. So I like them. Shout out to everybody from, first off, shout out to everybody from Westchester making all this noise in the music scene. Like, that's a real thing.
Like, music scene a little heavy.
Yeah, like Westchester music scene a little crazy. You're around. Yeah, so it was cool, you know what I'm saying? K Price, he doing his thing too. Shout out to him.
I thought, bro, his last drop. They made, they told me it was on Flex, bro. I'd start.
Then
they showed me the video. I said, yo, stop playing.
Yeah, I think it was like a concept that he put together. I don't really know because I ain't really I just kind of been out the loop in my own space, so I wasn't following too intently. But I'm trying to get locked back in. You know what I'm saying? We are bounded by brotherhood and all that stuff. So I tried to lock back in on the key and on what he was doing, like show him some love. And so I think that Flex joint, it was just like a concept of like a dream that he was having, just to like promote him to
No,
get on that dream.
I understood it after the fact. I was just so confused.
I thought when I heard it, he was like, "Yo, Price on Flex." I'm like, "Word? That's what's up."
Yeah,
I didn't
posted his drum before.
Yeah, I didn't know none of that. Like I didn't know that. Actually, my man hit me up and was just like, "Yo, do you know this bull?" Because he from Philly, he a cab, and I was just like, "Oh, let me look at it." Then it just happened to be him, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, I know it." Like that's what's up. Yeah, but I had no idea none of that. None of that. But shout out to everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's Derrick Jawan, everybody. Talking about the first single, Junkie. Check that out on all streaming platforms, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
and
everywhere,
Zen is it album or EP?
It's an EP.
EP. Coming very shortly. Timetable?
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming very soon.
Stay tuned.
We
Stay
We
tuned.
piece it together.
Yeah. So that was Derrick Jawan with an apostrophe.
Yeah, and a capital W.
And a capital W off the paper.
The one and only.
So yeah, we still gonna pick his brain on the other side. We gonna bring Mitch Lakes back in. Everybody in the building back in. We gonna have a nice little kumbaya moment. Talk the actual factuals. What's going on out here? You know. So yeah. Several other, like I said, artists, creatives, everything. We was having a real sturdy conversation just now, just about culture. More importantly, locally, I would say, stuff we're doing to impact, you know what I mean, how things are going in Westchester and beyond. So if y'all want to, real quick, just kind of reiterate or touch on a little bit more about our part in advancing, you know, the space that we in and you know, beyond that. So.
Yeah, so Zen coming soon, you know, that's going to be available everywhere. The reason why I always plug that, obviously, because it's my project. But more than that, like, besides, like, what it meant to me as far as, like, getting me through stuff and everything like that, like, Zen, like, as black men, we are always told that we not allowed to, like, express how we feel. Like, we always taught to be desensitized to, like, life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be that warrior, you know what I'm saying, that animal, that savage, right? So, like, Zen was y'all gonna hear, like, I really opened up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really opened up, and, like, nobody really knew me until this project came out, you know what I'm saying? Until it's gonna come out, so, going to what you were saying about the culture, what I'm gonna do next with my next ventures is having, like, it's gonna be called Black Boy Joy. The Black Boy Joy Forum, because that's my MO, like that's me. Like, I got a tattoo on me for real. So, and like I really like that because it just black men, we can have joy, like we can have that open up. So we got that for.
What's this ain't carefree black man?
Carefree black man, yeah. But so what we gonna do is like at the forum, it's gonna have like a couple different brothers, you know what I'm saying, gonna be around. It's going to be like the shop, like LeBron joint. And we just going to be talking. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to get women, black women, to write all the questions up. So we going to be answering questions that come from black women.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, I actually need you to be on that, John.
I got
need y'all to come in.
space for you, bro.
I got to put my own ballot in. I'm on it.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. I got some people from Westchester that's gonna help me out with
dope,
that.
Man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I actually wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in Westchester, because that's the home base. You always gotta shout out to home. So, but yeah, that's the next thing, because I actually wanted us to like just talk rap, you know what I'm saying, be on some the realness, and just get a question from black women, because a lot of black women, like I love black women, so they feel like they don't. A lot of times they're not heard as much. So we just trying to.
And that's tough too, because you inevitably you challenging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how change comes. You gotta challenge agendas and narratives and stuff like that. So the fact that we already in that position, you know, whoever's in that discussion, it's like, oh, this how y'all feel? All right, hold up. I got some.
Yeah. And hopefully, you know, the people that I'm working with, hopefully she can like help and do her own joint, and we help out and, you know, throw some questions at her. So it's gonna be like an onslaught of questions. Like I'm trying to get like 100 of them joints.
Tackle that production process, right? The execution. That's gonna be crazy, bro. That's dope, man. Shout out to that. And that ties in as well with the whole break the cycle.
Yeah, for sure, break the cycle, you know what I'm saying? Create opportunities, breaking the cycle. As far as black people, historically, we don't have that agency as people. So, you know what I'm saying? They want to put us in that box. And when you get out that box, they'll try to make you feel bad or wrong or outcast in a sense. For anybody that's black that go against the social norm of the black culture, you know what I'm saying? So from Kanye to, you know what I'm saying, he might be crip, but just the treatment of him, that's only like a black culture thing. Other cultures don't treat their people with that kind of, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's definitely something we need to learn. And
That's the craziest subject right now. It's just like that Kanye, like, I don't want to out him, but he drawing. Like, he wilding. So it's like, I struggle with that just as a Kanye fan and as a lover of, like, black culture. It's like the craziest. That's the wildest. Like, anybody else is just like, yo, he drawing. But
and I'm
I want to focus on like not even just Kanye, from like Bill Cosby, anybody.
Because we have been talking Kanye for but that's everybody.
I don't even want to anybody who will more than likely get into that limelight and then fell or do something wrong. Us as the black community bash him. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. And you can't necessarily do that.
But that's how you make those monsters. Like, that's how those people are made. Like, that hate and that, you know what I mean? Not, I don't want to say hate, but just that
hate for themselves.
Like, just that negativity in the community as far as, you know, how a lot of things, like, that's
created that's fair to us,
that's
fair to us.
But that's why we have creative free thinkers of all descent,
outside the mic?
up here. Huh? You want to talk outside the mic?
No, I'm saying, like,
when I can swing the mic.
All right, no, I'm just saying, all right, no. I was just saying, I was just asking the question if I had to say something. If I had to biggie up on something.
Yeah, this is why we have creatives. We are the people that can challenge stuff like that. Because we in a unique space where I think, you know, our environment and our audience allows us to control perceptions and stuff like that, and change narratives and stuff like that. Because it's hard listening to a politician. It's hard to listen to somebody you can't resonate with. But as creators, artists, musicians, rappers, whatever you name it, you know what I mean? We are that bridge. Like I said, I wanted to get into this clip because I feel like it connects kind of what we, for a large part, what we've been talking about.
Right.
It's a Jada Pinkest-Smith. She posted something on her gram. Yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. But that joint was real. I connected with it, and I hope y'all connect with it as well. This is for our Motivational Mondays.
I'm sitting here in the desert and just looking at this beautiful vastness, and thinking of those times of how I've compromised myself because I was so afraid to be alone. And this desert reminded me of lonely paths I've had to travel within, and how I've had to put everything that I love and everything I've built on the line to simply be happy. And how it can be the most terrifying thing to do, and it can feel absolutely lonely. But there's so much beauty in emptiness, so much beauty there. And we should all just look at how we're compromising ourselves in our lives, compromising our happiness, simply to not be alone. Here's to love and here's to you.
I hope everyone caught that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But I hope everyone caught that. She's basically, you know, middle of the desert, having a moment of kind of what we talked about. You know, you get in that space when you going for something and you gotta chase something. Not everybody gonna follow you on that path, and you get, you know, on that path and you get by yourself. And it's like, does that loneliness break you down? Like, a lot of people can't handle that, especially as an artist. A lot is hard. People won't believe in it. People need validation. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be walking that path on your own. That's what any dream you chasing now. So yeah, just go hard. And the biggest part of what she was saying is don't compromise yourself and the things that you want. You know, just for validation and just to be around people, and because you have that fear of staying true to yourself and going after the things that you want in life. So if y'all want to add y'all 2 cents on that, that was my.
I agree, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I think it really did, like, you know what I'm saying, Meek was somebody who chased his dreams, and that was his whole thing. So being as though he, you know what I'm saying, like, put that platform out there to chase your dreams, it's like everybody should, you know what I'm saying, look at how he chases his dreams, regardless of what happened in those years. Meek been Meek, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can chase your dreams, be from it, do anything you want as long as you believe. you believe in it and you stay true to it.
Yeah, stay true. That's a big,
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
big part. Right.
Over years, times will change. We all know that by going to Westchester, things gonna happen. For sure.
For sure.
4 years turning 5, all types of stuff. But you know what I'm saying, you stick to it. You ain't done anything though.
I feel like, man, once we all realize that we all got like a gift, we all got like something that we can master, you feel what I'm saying, and not just be grateful for what we got, you feel what I'm saying, having tunnel vision for the dream that you do got. Just like you said, I feel like, man, that's all you need is just a tunnel vision and make sure you motivating yourself, you feel what I'm saying, the tunnel vision to help that, because we look around too much. I feel like as a generation, we look at who doing this and why they not supporting me and why this, like we worry about too much rather than what's important. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what that's what I got from it, making sure you putting that self-happiness first rather than looking for that stamp from them over there or whoever criticizing the music and, you know what I mean, who said they ain't like how you sung on this track, because, you know what I mean, just certain stuff where it's like, you know what I mean, everybody gonna have something to say at the end of the day. It's about having that tough skin and getting through it, bro. Like,
none of it be relevant.
Come on, bro, because you gotta have, that's it, just having a tough skin, because it's not gonna stop you if you know what's up, if you know your talent, you know your drive and you know your vision, bro. We just gonna take the punches and keep rolling with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just maintaining that.
And just realizing.
You took that
So
job.
you took that Yeah, like, I just like to tell, like, I tell a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Even when somebody just hit me up earlier today, like, oh, I see you doing music, like, I want to get into it. I just told her, man, complacency is like a poison. Like, don't be complacent. Like, if you see something, I used to like speak this into existence like 2014. I ain't know when it was coming, but I knew I was going to do it eventually. I knew it was going to come, and then things happened, and I met Julian and everything, so and everything. We just started making what I was talking about before. You know what I'm saying? But complacency is a poison, man. Like, don't let nobody tell you can't. Why you doing this? Like, you do this. Like, don't let nobody tell you what you need to do. If you see something, you have it through. Like, think it through. Make the best decision that's going to support that. Like, don't leave your job if you know you got to pay for studio time, something like that. Like,